Once upon a time, in the ageless realm of the Greek gods atop Mount Olympus, there existed a titan named Prometheus. Unlike his fellow titans, who were often known for their brute strength and primal instincts, Prometheus was gifted with exceptional intelligence and a heart that beat with compassion for the lesser beings of the world. Prometheus, whose name means forethought, had a twin brother named Epimetheus, meaning afterthought. These brothers were as different as night and day. Where Prometheus was wise and thoughtful, Epimetheus was impulsive and rash. The gods, in their wisdom and whimsy, had entrusted these two with the task of populating the earth. In those primordial times, the earth was a canvas, rich and vibrant yet devoid of creatures who could appreciate its beauty. The gods had already created the animals, each species gifted with its unique traits. The lion had its strength, the eagle its keen sight, and the fox its cunning. But there was a missing piece in this grand puzzle: a creature who could think, reason, and reflect the god's own image in its intelligence and spirit. Prometheus took it upon himself to create this new being, man. From the rich clay of the earth, he carefully molded the first humans, shaping them with great care and love. He fashioned them in the likeness of the gods, upright and noble, with a capacity for thought, emotion, and wonder. He breathed life into them, and thus, the first humans came into being. Yet, as Prometheus observed his creation, he felt a pang of sorrow. The humans, though gifted with form and life, were vulnerable and frail compared to the beasts of the earth. They had no fur to protect them from the cold, no claws or fangs to defend themselves, and no wings to escape danger. Prometheus realized that for humans to thrive, they needed something more, a gift that would set them apart and elevate them above all other creatures. Prometheus decided to give humanity the gift of fire. Fire was a divine element, known only to the gods, and it held the power to transform. With fire, humans could warm themselves, cook their food, and forge tools to build shelters and create civilizations. It was a gift that would enable them to rise above their natural limitations and unlock their boundless potential. However, Prometheus knew that taking fire from the gods and giving it to humans was a grave transgression. Zeus, the king of the gods, had explicitly forbidden it. Zeus was a proud and powerful deity who believed that the secrets of fire should remain with the divine, for fear that humans would become too powerful and challenge the gods themselves. But Prometheus, driven by his love for humanity and his unwavering belief in their potential, decided to defy Zeus. Under the cover of night, he climbed Mount Olympus and stole a glowing ember from the sacred hearth of the gods. He hid the ember within a hollow reed, protecting its precious flame from discovery, and descended to earth. In the dead of night, Prometheus brought the ember to humanity. He taught them how to nurture and control the fire, showing them its myriad uses. The first humans were awestruck by this wondrous gift. They learned to cook their food, which made it easier to eat and more nourishing. They gathered around the fire for warmth, telling stories and forging bonds of community. They used fire to create tools and weapons, which allowed them to hunt, build, and protect themselves. As time passed, humanity flourished. They built villages and cities, developed arts and sciences, and began to explore the vast potential of their minds and spirits. They no longer lived in fear of the beasts of the earth. Instead, they became masters of their world, shaping it to their will. But Prometheus's act of defiance did not go unnoticed. Zeus, from his throne on Olympus, saw the fires dotting the landscape of the human world and realized what had happened. He was enraged by Prometheus's betrayal and the audacity of the humans who now wielded the power of the gods. Zeus vowed to punish both Prometheus and humanity for this transgression. Zeus's wrath was swift and merciless. He ordered the creation of a being named Pandora, the first woman, endowed with beauty and cunning by the gods. Each god gave her a special gift, but she also carried with her a jar that Zeus knew would bring great suffering to humanity. Pandora was sent to Epimetheus, who, despite Prometheus's warnings, was enchanted by her beauty and charm. He accepted her as his wife, and in time, Pandora's curiosity got the better of her. She opened the jar she had been given, unleashing all the evils of the world: disease, sorrow, pain, and death. These calamities spread rapidly among humans, bringing untold suffering and despair. Yet, at the very bottom of the jar, one thing remained: hope. Despite the trials and tribulations that befell humanity, hope endured, giving them the strength to persevere and the will to overcome their hardships. As for Prometheus, Zeus reserved a special punishment. The mighty Titan was chained to a desolate rock in the Caucasus Mountains. Every day, an eagle, the emblem of Zeus, would descend upon Prometheus and feast on his liver. Each night, his liver would regenerate, and the torture would begin anew the next day. This eternal torment was Zeus's way of ensuring that Prometheus would suffer perpetually for his defiance. Yet, Prometheus endured his suffering with courage and resilience. He never regretted his decision to help humanity, for he believed in their potential to achieve greatness and rise above their circumstances. His sacrifice became a symbol of enduring love and selflessness, inspiring countless generations of humans to strive for excellence and to defy the odds. In time, Prometheus's torment came to an end. It was foretold that a hero would one day release him from his chains, and that hero was Heracles, the mighty son of Zeus. On his journey to complete the 12 labors, Heracles found Prometheus and, moved by his suffering and noble spirit, broke the chains that bound him. Freed at last, Prometheus was welcomed back among the gods. Though his punishment had been severe, his actions had irrevocably changed the world. Humanity, armed with the gift of fire and the indomitable spirit that Prometheus had instilled in them, continued to grow, innovate, and flourish. The story of Prometheus and the creation of man serves as a timeless reminder of the power of foresight, the value of sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond between creator and creation. It tells of a titan who dared to defy the mightiest of gods for the love of humanity, and in doing so, ignited the flame of progress that would burn brightly through the ages.